there. Today we wanted to come on and tell you about this Gui Gui. I think that's how you say it. My daughter purchased it and loved it so much that she got another one. So we wanted to tell you about it, answer some common questions people have about it, and hopefully help you with your buying decisions. So let's get started. So the first question is, what comes in the packaging? So the first thing you'll get is this storage container, which I think is excellent. I don't know that any of the other slimes that my daughter have had such a nice container that it comes in. So it'll come with this, and depending on which pack you get, there's different colors. One of hers is pink, one of hers is purple. So you'll get this container. So the way it works when you do purchase it, you get the choice of the 4 different textures. So there's gloss slime, clear slime, butter slime, and cloud slime. So you'll pick which texture you want, and then within those textures you have the different mystery choices of what you will get. So you pick the texture, and then you will be surprised by the scent and the color and the little trinkets and things that come inside of it. So the first package is uncovering what your slime is. So once you open your slime, the next step is to open package number 2. Package 2 includes a booster to add texture. So in my daughter's case, as you can see here, it was little balls. They were kind of the little soft cushiony ones, but each package is different as far as what you'll get for that. Step 3 is surprise charms. And again, here you can see the one that my daughter got in her kit. In step 4, you'll have a blind collectible figure, and depending on which set you get will depend on which figure you get. And here you can see the cute one that came in my daughter's set. And then finally, you'll be given sparkles to customize your slime, which is always fun. Anything glitter is fun. So that will be the final step to add to your slime. And then you mix it up and it's ready to play. Some people are curious about how many different varieties there are to collect. So just like we said, there's 13 scents. There's 13 different varieties that you can choose from and collect and add to your collection. The next question is, are there different scents? So indeed there are. The scent that my daughter got was like a pistachio. It smells super yummy. And so there are actually 13 different scents that are a possibility for you to get. Another question is, does the scent linger after playing? So I know some slimes, they smell great when you open the package, and then a day or 2 later they either stink or don't smell anymore. They kind of lose that great smell that they have. But the Gui Gui, we have been impressed. My daughter actually will be playing with it across the room, and I can even smell it from across the room. Now, I do have a super sensitive nose, so that may be why, but I have noticed that she's had this for about a week and a half, and the scent is still smelling strong as when she opened it. Some people are curious if you can mix the slime types if you had several different bottles. So the manufacturer recommends that you do not mix the different types, as it says that that will ruin your slime. So you want to be sure not to do that. Finally, people wonder, how do I store it when I'm not using it? So this is how my daughter's been storing hers. She actually just keeps everything in there together. But the manufacturer does mention that this comes apart right here. You see that? That comes apart, and you have your clear container, and then you have this container. So it does say that you can store your slime in here, and be sure that you put the lid back on, and then you can store your charms and things like that in this one. But my daughter just keeps them all together in the container. So preference has a lot to do with the way that you'll store it, but there you go. So just to wrap it up, my daughter has really enjoyed this slime. She wants to collect more, of course, but we hope we helped you with your buying decisions by answering some of these common questions that people have. Enjoy your Gui Gui.